Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Pig Day here today. So we're going to go to see what we can do on new patch, which is kind of shaping up to be a pig patch near, a little over a week into the patch now. It feels like things have settled a bit and a lot of pig stuff has been found out. However, unrelated, this is also a noteworthy day because I am one victory away from being put into Legend again, just because, I don't know, why not? I figured I'd save it for a video. So we're going to go to get into Legend once more after the reset. But hey, what do we want to do as Pig? There's a lot of property shenanigans we can pull off. We obviously did the fixer-upper thing, but that's not really something you can start out doing. Out of these, as far as starting items go, the only one I kind of like is Matchbox. Like, Hatchet, I feel like Hatchet has an argument if you're trying to set up for, like, Apropos Chapeau, which has been reworked, and it needs a tool and a weapon for its kind of, like, flagship-style multicasts. It's nice for that, but, like, I'm not going to pick it as my starter. Apropos Chapeau is silver or higher. Lumbor's just, like, honestly, I said it before, I'll say it again. I wish that Ganjo didn't get buffed, and I wish that Lumbor's got buffed. I feel like we didn't need Ganjo to be stronger, but Lumbor's does need to be stronger. I think that what Pig needs in the early game is not more strength, it's more consistency. And imagine if this was a hit, right? If getting this you were excited, then I feel like Pig would have a little bit more of a consistent early game. Anyways, I'm going to go for Matchbox. Because Bandages is great with Ganjo, but we don't have a Ganjo yet. Matchbox, I just feel like we can do some fun stuff with it. Strange Mushroom, we're going to take our XP. We are going to be on the hunt, of course, for a bunch of non-weapon items, and there is one of the best non-weapon items in the game in this encounter, if we can find it. I have not gotten duct tape on Pig this patch, which is a bummer because I think that Pig could absolutely abuse the heck out of duct tape this patch. I mean, he always could, but this patch especially, it feels like he's got some good stuff for it. It's a tool, so Apropos Chapeau, which buffs your damage, healing, and shielding on all of your items, and it gains a multicast for like 5 different checkmark things. One of them is a tool. Duct tape is like the perfect thing for that, and we have not done it yet, so we'll see. Obviously, it's harder to get that to line up than the Landscraper, or not Landscraper, doesn't matter. The Fixer-Upper shenanigans. It's unfortunate. I really do like the small shop, but I'm not going to neglect leveling up on day 1. Okay. Interestingly enough, we got the study, but Kina is kind of exactly what we want to see here. When you use a non-weapon item, charge this 1 second. So, I mean, this is a really big non-weapon item, but it also, in a way, you could think of it like, oh, well, it's taking up a lot of the space that I need to fill, which is nice, too. But I think ATM, it's a really fast cooldown. It counts as a property. Then we'll go Bandages. We'll grab Bushel. Feeling like infinite Pig meta, man. I feel like I might be more... If I got duct tape, I'd be over the moon right now. Like, with this setup, I'd be like, hell yeah. But I think that this is okay, and it could definitely win me the first day. It could. If we could get, like, a leftmost shielding or something. Yeah, that's well... What do we think, gang? I think I'll go with frontal shielding. The funny thing is, there's probably some argument for it actually mattering. Like, I mean, if we were going to be going for, like, a fixer-upper or something, it might matter. But yeah, this is pretty solid. This is not a bad day 1, as long as they don't have a Ganjo or like a weights, because we don't really have scaling. I don't know if... Oh, you poor, poor sap! You fell into the Lumbor's trap! I don't know. First of all, make Lumbors aquatic. that's thing number one. Is that important? No, but maybe it will be when, you know, Beast of Burden's back in whatever form. And I'm sure it'll be useful in the future for Pig. But shouldn't it be aquatic? Am I out of my mind? This is an aquatic item to me. Second of all, its cooldown is too long. That's just it. Its cooldown is way too long for something that's goal is to ramp your board. Even if the numbers were good, which they're also not. They're fine. It's just too slow. And I feel like it could do such a good job of fixing some early game inconsistencies for this character. But it just doesn't. Lick it. Nah.
People first, profit 10.
Okay, so it kind of looks like we're going for sort of like a wide board Pig. Like wide board non-wet. Oh? That might not seem very exciting, but it is. One more burn is very noticeable. It increases the damage of this every single time by 6. We're going to go for the Strange Mushroom. I am poor. Oh. Huh. This used to upgrade your bushel. Well, okay. It used to give you 20 healing and shielding to your bushel, and then it used to upgrade your bushel, and now it's just give it 20 healing. Is that worth 1 XP? It might be. It might not be. It might be. I'll do it. It's a unique event. I don't know if I think that that's worth the price there. Rogue Scrapper. Can we beat Rogue Scrapper? Yeah, I think so. Do I care? Sure. Give me XP. I mean, Rust is actually quite good. It's kind of like reverse rigged, which is pretty nice. But you'll be able to see here, we should, especially with that +1 burn, we'll be able to start cascading and stacking this burn here, which is when Matchbox becomes deadly, like really deadly. So the fact that we're doing that with 4 items is really, really nice. And I think that what we're going to try and focus on for the early game, at least here, is really wide board of survivability. I wish I put my succulents on the board. Forgot I bought them. You can find a Ganjo here. Find a succulents upgrade. Ugh. It's a lost crate. It's so difficult to say no to. Give me an item. Kukri. I feel like Kukri got a nerf a long time ago, and it's been borderline unplayable since. I don't think we even need it. Oh my god, I want to do the craziest thing in the world, which is go here and hope for Salamander Pup. If we hit it, it's 3 burn for the Matchbox, and it's disgusting. It's such a gamble. This is so stupid. Do not do this. But, you know, sometimes the game's easy. And that's all I needed. Goodbye. I was fully prepared to re-roll for it, man. Like, don't do that. Do not do that. That is stupid. But if it works, it's not stupid. But I would never... Okay, here's what I would say. Do that if it's not next to an experience node or a 2-income node. It could have been a 2-income node as well. But, like, I gotta be honest, unbelievably paid off for me. Like, look at this. 30 burn! What are you gonna do, dude? You can't play no game. Bye-bye. You think you have time to ramp? I got burn dually numbers. And we still can get a wider board and an item that doesn't run out to stack this even faster. If we're gonna go for like a board like this, we do have to try and get out sooner than later. You know what I do want to do though? I think Finn's Big Bite, when you have even like 2 healing items, this is such a ridiculous value. And we have 3. Nufu. I don't value pig skills that much. Give me a silver item that gives me some kind of direction. This is good. Signet Ring is actually, like, really good, though. I don't care if this is silver. Shield 20, heal equal to your shield. We don't have that much heal. We don't have that shield. I guess we kind of do. Alright, it's fine for now. It's a little expensive for how much I care about it. We can actually take on the Aetheryte, too. It might not look like it. You'd be like, what the heck? You can't poke down the shield, but we, in fact, have one of the best builds for taking down Aetheryte. Because I know this because Ignition Dually was incredible at taking down Aetheryte. And we're like Ignition Dually with Sustain. It's kind of gross. We do want to get rid of this soon. We could trash a bunch of tools, but like... Barbed wire. Barbed wire is actually kind of interesting. Upgrade a bronze tier item. Squint at board. It's like succulent or nothing. I wish that upgrading ATM gave you the income, but it doesn't. Does not work. It has to be when you buy it. Can't upgrade this. This gains like 40 heal. It's kind of wild. Bronze tier skills. With this board, I think I'm going to go for the succulents. I might keep it. Let's do a little bit of science here. Has succulents ever made it to an endgame board? I wouldn't be surprised if it has. Oh yeah, that was like my very first time playing Pig ever. November 1st, 2024. Oh my lord. I'm deteriorating. A property is kind of exciting because it's like pretty guaranteed to be high value. Or it'll be our or it'll be our ATM, and like I'm happy with that too. All options are fine there. Medium items, freeze items. What advanced filters, pig, freeze, bronze, none. These are all pretty valuable, actually. Medium could have Ganjo. Would I take Ganjo? Yes, I would.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find
Lol.
who does.
Do I want weights? No. Do I want boomerang? Kinda. I just don't have the money for it, and I'm not selling stuff for it.
That's Paul.
I'm pretty happy with the barbed wire here as just like a one-slot lucky pickup. Because we shield a decent amount. Again, imagine this board with duct tape, man. Oh, mama. Hold on. What am I looking at? All right, let's see. They're trying to go fixer-upper route. We have similar boards in, like, if at first cursory glance, our boards look relatively interchangeable. But I will tell you that mine is a lot better. I can tell. Bonk. Bye-bye. Fixer-upper on board this early. Like, Fixer-upper's great, but not because of day one. Ever since that last video, and I'm not saying this is because of me, because I know that other people have been doing the Fixer-upper builds, too. Since whatever, like, I know it was 3 days ago that I uploaded the video or whatever. It's been like almost a week since I recorded that. So, but since then, oh my god, it's everywhere now. Okay. It paid off once. Skipping a combat is absolutely idiotic. Do not do this. Whatever you do, don't do this. This is actually not too shabby. Don't do what I'm doing. Like, really don't do what I'm doing because it whiffed.
Now that's a bargain.
Put some crit on that. You know, we can put some crit on everything.
Your part to clean up the bazaar.
All right. You know what? There we go. That's karma for earlier. I was half expecting the game to just be like, yeah, just keep going ahead. Tools, what would we want? Nothing. I don't really want the extract, so I'm just going to click Aerodrome, and it's probably just going to be like, I'll go wherever.
Just to come see me, are you?
Hello. So we wanted Ganjo in between, like in between here. It was like, do we drop the bushel? Because it's like, I'm happy to drop the barbed wire. We could drop it's like barbed wire and succulents, or I do need more cash. That's what's kind of annoying. Like, I can sell this, I don't care, but that doesn't get me where I need to go. But we really want Ganja between both of these because it's going to be ramping the healing and the shielding numbers on both of these. So this is effectively like a better than a diamond Ganjo when it's going to be buy two things. I just need to figure out what I'm ditching for it. I don't think I'll be keeping barbed wire. So we'll do that. I don't want to ditch this. It's just so much health over the course of the run. I'm going to frown and get rid of the bushel there. And we'll just try and find something else. We can beat Hydro, dude. Find something else here. What do I want? Something small, fast, like a marbles. I want marbles. Yeah, we're in a great spot. Like, we're in a great spot. Be even better with duct tape. Like, so now I just have this absolutely disgusting wall of defenses, and I have one offensive item, and it stacked up 52 burn. It's great.
Oh, sure. I can help you, but you have to trust me.
Use a weapon, your shield items gain 3 shield. That might be worth taking in case we find a yo-yo. That slots into this pretty well. We could try and utilize model ship, which is now part of like the toy package. Yo-yo is a toy, and it gets multicast by model ship. That's just how the item works now. Gives toys, adjacent toys, multicast. There's something to that with like a defensive stance. It's kind of cute. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We can get marbles, yo-yo. It's a lot. What will we ditch? I guess ATM. Boom. And then maybe succulents, or maybe banded, or probably textiles. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not sure. All right, we need to fill this slot. I was half expecting that to be yo-yo. I'm not gonna lie. Is it worth buying brass knuckles? No, it's way too slow. I just don't even care. Those items are fine. I just don't want them. I'm gonna save my cash for the potential other things. Small shield item. I would take jewelry as well, which I'm not gonna say it wasn't guaranteed because we could get bandages as well. But Pig only has so many bronze, small shield items. Hold on. Bandages, jewelry, and tusked helm. It's a 1 in 3, and worst comes to worst, we upgrade our bandages because like tusked helm probably would have been fine. Why do I care about this? Great question. It's because it's a fast 3-second non-weapon, and we can put it over here so it looks like it's more a part of the team, even though it's just stealing it from ATM. In fact, no, we don't want to do that because if all things are equal, if it's between a 3-second item here or a 3-second item here, gaining 20 shield, especially because of the freeze changes recently, it's technically better to put it on a bigger item. If all else is equal, you want it on the bigger item. It's less likely to be frozen. Is it going to be relevant here? Probably not. But it could be. Crit Core, Arc Blaster, Bronze Alpha Ray. I mean, they've got some good stuff. They've got Rush, left-handed. They got some gnarly stuff to play with here. And you know what? If they were fighting somebody else, I bet it'd be really, really good. But every 4 seconds, I completely heal my entire health bar. Well, slowly... Oh, 69. Nice. Burning them down. All right. Yeah, this is... It doesn't have, like, late-game legs, because late game is disgusting right now. Small and large.
I pay well for mid-sized things. Happy to exploit you. I mean, help you.
Powder Flask is too fun of an item to have. To not go for it. Marbles, we love it. It's been fun. Jewelry, thanks for existing here. Whenever using Jason item charge, it's 1 second. Slow an item for 2 seconds. This now does slow anything again. Last patch was just small stuff. But you can see it's also a toy now, which is generally not relevant. This is a relatively early Pig's Gym, but I think we're just not going that route. I mean, if we see a... Ooh, that's a fun upgrade. I mean, there's, like, I would buy all of this stuff if I had money. But I'm happy to just get Succulent so it gets a permanent 3 heal. 5 silver tier chocolate bars or gumballs. They sell for 0. Silver tier gumballs are pretty good too, though. 4 shield for everything, 2 crit for everything, and 40 HP. That's not bad. Flame Juggler has 1 Cinder. You know what I'm going to do that's even wilder? We're fishing for Diamond Fangs. It's a 1 in 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a 1 in 11 chance or something. But I'd be down. Also, I actually would be down to take Shiny Fangs with Defensive Stance. It's basically it's a 4-second multicast. So it's kind of like an Uzi that never runs out, in a way. Or I could take the lowest rarity pelt. We could have a bronze pelt. That is another option. I'm just going to click because... Apropos Chapeau! God, is it too late? It's not too late. Your weapons gain 6 damage, heal items gain 6 heal, shield items gain 6 shield. If you have another tool, weapon, property, or apparel. Unfortunately, textiles is not apparel. We have a property. I know that is a tool, but like... What I'm going to do is grab this and like... Yeah, we're gonna think about it. This is apparel, but it's like... We'll float it. We'll think about it. There's 2 income there, but honestly, I just want immediate gratification, please. And XP. Dooley? You can never get too excited about seeing a Dooley that's losing because they might have just found their railgun. And I probably do die to railgun. Ooh, I might die to Ignition Core. Like, we don't really have a build that likes stacking burns. That being said, they have a plasma grenade with 15 burn on it, and that's going to help me a lot. Well, they're also slowing me down like crazy. Yeah, no, it's done them a lot of harm. It did me a lot of harm, too, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to count out a Dooley. You never know when they hit. And also, like, the matchups for Dooley are weird. Because for some people, it's nothing. For some, like, an Ignition Core is a free win. Like, for many Vanessas right now, like weapon Vanessas, Ignition Core Dually is a free win. It's a sitting duck with no defense that explodes. You know, it's really nice. Give me a mountain pass. We've been skipping them, and I was not rewarded. Just kidding. That's a diamond succulence. It's kind of fun. Upgrade a silver or lower item. Oh, feels like it should be the hat. But we have to go on a scavenger hunt. Like, especially if I'm blowing a silver upgrade on this sucker. We have property, and that's it. So, monocle is a tool and an apparel. This is a tool, but I'm not playing on board. Not spending 4 for a reroll. I think monocle can probably be there. Crook is a tool, but I don't think I really need to go for it. Chris Army Knife is a tool and a weapon. I don't think we hunt for it that wildly, because genuinely monocle used to be terrible and useless, and now it still is, but it has 2 really important tags on it for Apropos Chapeau. Apparel and tool. Slightly on a small item. It checks so many boxes. Alright. So we've not found any artisan dunes. Like, we're at the point where somebody could easily just get their matchbox up to 9. We power spiked early, but we're starting to flatline a bit, I guess. I'm going to skip exposing toxins because I am pig, and I would have to get a poison enchant on my matchbox for that to be relevant and watch it happen. But I could look for a tool. I hate that it's important. I don't really want to play weights. Monocle, please. Thank you. There's only so many tools. All right, let me think. Ganjo. So boom, we're all the way up to 4. The only thing we don't have is a weapon. So what we'll probably do is like boom and like a yo-yo. So your weapons gain 9 damage, heal items gain 9 heal, shield items gain 9 shield. That's on everything. And we can put it by the marbles because it is a 4 times multicast on 6 seconds. Should be pretty good. Is this a tool? Yeah, I mean, well, we're in the tool shop. Yes, it's a tool. Okay, well, I'm not going to find a weapon there. I could find one here, but it's not guaranteed to be small. And also, like, I can run this at 4. Screw it. What if we get something cool? It's not that cool for us, but you absolute fool. You could have run Powder Flask with that. Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered too much. All right, so now we have the 5 times multicast. We got max Apropos Chapeau value. Do I think we're going to be in a great spot? Lemonade Stand, Fixer Upper, Ganjo, Spiky Shield. And they had Start of Combat Shielding. We actually are in a rough spot right here. Yeah, like, we don't have a good way to poke down their shield too, like, really fast. They're playing the meta build, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. The good news is Sandstorm is coming. The bad news is ow. Okay, yep, Sandstorm is gonna help us out here a lot. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye, Meadowbrook Road. I mean, they've got like a random lemonade stand in there, but it's because they're clearly trying to like, they're trying to force that build. You know, we have a lot of shield items.
Fix the look on your enemy's face.
Whenever you use a property, your weapons gain 10 damage, shield items gain 10 shield. We'll probably end up keeping the ATM. If we're going apropos chapeau, we're probably keeping ATM. We love small items with this build.
Price. You can't afford it.
Winkment. You know what? I would prefer pepper spray. Oh.
Whoever said money can't buy
I'd prefer it.
class had neither.
3 seconds slow across the board when we. Hee hee hoo hoo. Very
You're a
funny.
smart one for your size.
We got the yo-yo right after there. So that's gonna go 5 times. That's quite good. And we also got a loop, which is
Buyer's
nice.
remorse never. Be remorseful.
This is what I was talking about. Hatchet is a weapon and a tool. So like, if we had a different apparel, like a belt or something, you could run belt and then hatchet. That's weapon, apparel, tool. So you just find a property of some kind. That could be what? Like, it could be an ATM, it could be a fixer-upper, it could be a gym. I don't know. Like, it could be whatever the hell. I think we're comfortably done with this. Finding loop is really nice, though. Small items gain 1 value. So there is no reason not to do this.
Excellent choice.
In fact, there's every reason to do it.
Reward
We
the
love
peaceful,
non-weapons.
punish the
Ah! Wow. Wow. Wee. That's crazy, man. Gumballs is now an econ node. Like, that's actually wild. No doubt in my mind we beat the Corsair. Well, okay. If we get crit twice in a row in the beginning of the fight, the very first 2 throws of the anchor, if they crit us, it could be bad. Well, there's one. But I'm not even sure that that does it for us. Yeah, we're back. It doesn't even do it for us. So we're ramping the hell out of this yo-yo. We're also ramping some burn here. Matchbox might not be in the final build or whatever. They just want me to get into Legend, man. They just want me to get into Legend, man. You know what really sucks, though, is, like, with late-game Toxic Fixer-Upper or whatever the hell, like, this is not going to save us in those fights. Okay, let's go ahead and take... Health is extra valuable now because all health is effectively doubled. We're going to go ahead and upgrade some skills. We got 2 ones that I'd be really happy to upgrade. Queen Force Steel is one of them, obviously. Frontal shielding. I mean, we can't upgrade this. I just didn't want to see frontal shielding. But this is why skipping that poison thing, it immediately paid off, right? If we went into that vendor and we had the poison, then I'd be like, oh, I don't know if we're going to see something useful. We could get frontal shielding, which goes to like 30, which, whatever. Oh, the Apropos Chapeau is, it's eating our... Weird. It's eating our shield buff. Why? I guess because it used to have shield on it? All right. What was I talking about? But yeah, if we had this and like the poison crit, we probably would have been offered the poison crit there, just based off of my... I don't know what it is, but just based off of the rarity of it, feels like it tries to offer it to you. I don't know. Like, that's not founded on any kind of evidence. That's just vibes. Is this better? Yeah, I think it has to be. So we got a guarantee that we would either see an upgrade to defensive stance or reinforced steel. Because we only had 3 skills that could get upgrades. We were guaranteed to get an upgrade to something that I would care about. This should be fun. Whoa, wait a minute. This is a friend core off of friend core. I respect it. It's an Omega cook. I'll give you that. Huh. Interesting. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okie dokie. Eating contest. We're going to take the free chocolate bars. Could even take the paid ones and it would still like end up being fine. I really would love a yo-yo upgrade. What skills do I care about? Let's find out.
I will share mine with you.
I do care about tall buildings. Enough to sell my ring? Where we're at? Yeah, actually, yeah. Tall buildings is really good. When you use a property, haste your adjacent items by a second. So that's going to be hasting the Apropos Chapeau. We can have it do that. And, like, I guess the succulents, maybe. It's, like, did I want to get rid of the signet ring? No. But, honestly, that's super good. The second of haste on our, like, most important item to get haste, probably, is, like, really, really nice. For obvious reasons. Because this is a property. It's one of my favorite things about ATM, is it's a medium 3-second tall buildings enjoyer. Nope. Even if I... Okay. Slow... I mean, we have marbles. I don't know if I care.
Hello, old friend.
Wow me.
Nice to meet you.
Sure. Haste an item for a second. Sure. I gotta be real. I think...
But it can be better.
I think it's yo-yo, especially after getting the enchant. Though, like, I want an Apropos Chapeau upgrade. Gumballs are... It's literally an econ event for us now because of our diamond loop. Diamond loop, fire... I was sitting here being like, man, I'm sweating. Do I really want to do my, the game to get into Legend as a YouTube video? Ooh, we've got a fighter. And then the game gave me Fiery Rebirth and Diamond Loop. An OG Settler. Is this Submarine? Turbo Pufferfish sub. With the Oceanic Rush of it all. Honestly, like, if there's a type of build that would be potentially a problem to us, a poison stacking build is up there. They're probably not making it through, but, like, this seaweed is nasty. We made it to half hell. Are we going to actually have to use Rebirth here? No. No, we don't. We don't even have to use Rebirth. I thought we might. Okay. I'm really happy to see this. This gives us multiple tries against, like, the nasty late game builds. Eating contest. Again, health is effectively doubled. This is in the well, okay, if they didn't update the shield tag, maybe it's not in the healing pool yet. So take me to the dig site.
A change of clothes, because you're gonna get dirty.
Okay. Thanks, Raynad. To make it less obvious next time, every 50 gold you spend, upgrade an item of a lower tier. This is diamond. I didn't even have to roll for it there. At this point, let's test our luck.
You must think very
Even more. Let's get Big Ego next, Raynad. I mean, just add it to the pile at this point, honestly. If we can find a Curio to try and get some boots to upgrade this haste to 2 seconds, like, it's Giga.
incredible. I yield to your skill.
Sorry, unlucky run. Try and fish for tall buildings. It's decently likely to show up.
If not for your
Because we
letters,
already
I
have
never
it.
would have come here. Before I left, the elder asked me to tell you he
Oi.
still disapproves.
So we got 2 seconds of haste every 3 seconds on these 2 items. That feels pretty good to me. I could do this, but then it's like, eh. Gina!
Hide your destruments.
There's the model ship. Let me think.
Use that for the good.
That's
of
pretty fun. It's getting rid of some pretty juicy things. We have one with succulents, though. Screw it. Idiot boy doing idiot things. We got rid of so much of our survivability there just for fun, basically. So gold spent 8.
all guided me what you needed.
I'm just going to try and spend a decent amount of gold.
I'm so
Because we have a lot.
share this experience today.
Okay, we're going to get an upgrade. Yo-yo, nice.
You are enough, friend. But
This is
I'm
wild,
glad
but-
you bought this.
Just kind of down. Get some XP. So we got the multicast yo-yo, multicast marbles. But yeah, it has multicast with the haste one as well. Like, that's quite nice. Force field shielded fixer up. Okay. Okay. Giga meta extremo. At least we're slowing it down. Did they get through my, Did they get through my fiery rebirth? I don't want to find out. I have 50 health. Did they get through my rebirth? Yeah, this is like extreme meta. Extreme. They got the shielded fixer-upper balcony with the deed, and they lucked into force field and big ego. But unfortunately, I lucked into a better build. Unfortunately, I was luckier. You goofball. This is actually like a huge income boost for today. So I can like... The reason that's relevant is I can very directly turn that into upgrades. So we're going to click the reroll button, as weird as it seems, because then we can forcefully get an upgrade on something we have. Otherwise, you run the risk of upgrading something that you just bought. But there's going to be some situations where you can't avoid it. See, like that. At least we made most of our money back. Lord of the Wastes, I would happily take Foreboding Winds. Ooh, 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 shoot. We need to actually put something... I mean, does it really matter if my monocle has haste? Yeah, because then the haste from the yo-yo is going to be going to something better. But it also means the monocle's eating my frontal shielding. I guess I don't really care. Okay. Oh. We could spend so much money here.
Need some work.
Or
Hey,
we
you're
put
a
4
natural.
seconds slow onto this, and we can upgrade our Apropos Chapeau. And none of the upgrades really matter other than that. Like, would I enjoy an upgrade to the Matchbox for one more burn? Sure. But 6 seconds of slow on a 2x multicast. This pig has lost like once and then never again. It's It's either Fixer Upper Pig or like Square Pig. It's or Pig's Gym. Pig's Gym is actually. Oh, interesting. I like it. I respect it. They're gonna have scaling out the wazoo. Unfortunately for them, so do I. All right. Okay, bye-bye. I don't know if I popped my rebirth or not. I feel like I probably did, but like maybe my shielding... Because I did 7,800. Did I? Maybe. I don't know. But that's fun. Phonograph. I mean, if this was balcony instead, like, I'm sure that they would want it. Oh! 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 Let's watch that fight again. They had one shot, one kill on the multicast yo-yo. Watching my health. No, I never popped Rebirth. I didn't even use Rebirth all day. Great. Beautiful. Right? Did I? Apropos Chapeau is very fun. I think when like the other stuff from Pig dies down a bit, I feel like they're not going to be hitting Apropos Chapeau in whatever they do with that. Maybe they will. But if they hit the other stuff and they don't hit this, like, this will probably be quite good. It's a fun playstyle. It kind of like... The way that I would equate this, it feels like... Remember, like, the patch with Infinite Pig, except it makes more sense. Like, this feels more thematically Pig. Like, we have the scrounging around for a tool, a weapon, property, apparel. Like, putting it on the board, sort of, you know, flagship style, trying to facilitate something with that. And also the new model ship, Adjacent Toys gaining the multicast, is just really fun. I like it. It also gives a purpose for Monocle. A tool and apparel on a small slot is just, it's good enough. It's good enough. This is the equivalent of, like, Pesky Pete's best value being, like, a flagship run, you know? But let's do a little bit of checking off. I don't think we had an Apropos Chapeau run. We did not. And this is Bazaar episode... Let me check my studio here. 110. Okay. Got that. Bootstraps. Cargo shorts will be fun. Sure. Gavel. Okay. I'm just kind of looking through these here. Line cane loop. I mean, we had it. It was very integral to the run, but like... Monocle. Bazaar 110. I mean, we have not used this version of a lot of the stuff, but I think that's probably it, right? ATM has made it. Yeah. ATM's just useful by being a thing. Yeah. A 4-second or 3-second medium property. So there we go. That should be boop, me into legend. Meaning of life. The meaning of life. Well, there we go. That rank will not stay that high for long, is my guess. But, hey. You're looking at the meaning of life right here. Legend in Bazaar. 42. All right. Very cool. Very, very cool. Go ahead and open a couple chests. Man, Pig is so strong right now. Like, we got lucky, but also, Pig is so strong right now. It's nuts. Oh, man. That being said, like, we weren't really playing his meta stuff. We just kind of took advantage of got excited for a second. Like early Ganjo, early Matchbox. We took a risk on Curio, which again, do I advise that? No, I don't advise that. But like, man, it's also when I said it's not going to be this high for that long, I didn't mean like I'm going to climb the ranks. I meant don't expect me to stay at 42. Like, there's just not a ton of people in Legend right now, is my guess. And that's going to change. But alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day. Like, comment, all of that jazz. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.